getting things right after they've gone wrong that will make or break our futures.
Now, Connection coach Jonathan Sprinkles is here with 4 important tips. 1, own it. Take responsibility. Really?
Yeah, look, we've all made mistakes, but not everybody gets forgiven, and there's a reason for that. For 18 years, I've been working with people in the public eye, leaders, executives, and most of us have not been trained on how to come back when we make a mistake. I mean, we all make them, right? So let's not pretend like we don't. So I'm the top one, right? I make mistakes all the time. But when you come back, there's a reason why people will forgive you. So let's talk about the first one. The first thing you've got to do is own it. You have to understand that you have to own not only the decision that you make, but also how it made people feel. See, there's a difference between intent and impact. A lot of times people try to explain it, which kind of justifies it, which says, you know, if you were in my situation, you probably would have done the same thing. And in a way, I'm kind of a victim too. But if you just say, I made a decision and I understand that this is how it made you feel, now you deal with what the real issue is, because it's not just about the fact that you made a mistake, it's about the betrayal of their trust.
And because, I mean, people in this country love giving people second chances. They do, but they want to see that you take ownership and that you're sincere about it. So your next one is, you want to apologize to everyone, not just those who were offended.
This one really ticks me off, right? You know, you hear people, well, I apologize to anyone who was offended by what I said or did. So essentially, if you weren't offended, then I don't apologize to you, which kind of says, I might have been right. It might have been okay. So I'm not really sorry about what I did. I'm sorry I got caught.
Yeah.
So what it says, again, is that you haven't really owned it and you don't really feel sorry. Now, again, not everybody is really harsh in what they're trying to do, but the way that it comes across can completely diminish what you're trying to do, which is earn your people's trust back.
Now, you're also saying that you really need to learn from what you've been doing. Listen to people who are the most affected by your choices.
Yes. Well, and this is something that I've had to learn through my own journey as well, right? 9 times out of 10, what do we want to do? I'm sorry. This is what I did. This is why. And then it puts us on this track. We're doing a lot of talking. But the best thing, this is what I've taught leaders to do. The best thing you can do is sit down in front of your constituents and say, I know what I want to say, but I'm going to hold that for a second. Right now, I want you to talk to me about where you are right now. I want to learn from you. I want to know how this sits in you so that I can learn from this and make better choices. Because the number one piece of trust that restores it is, will you do this again? And how can you guarantee me that we're not going to be in this position again?
A lot of people think we've lost the art of just listening to each other. So that
Right.
is so key to understanding other people's views. And then
The
finally,
last one, stay away.
Stay away.
get off the phone.
Yeah, the best thing you could do is lay low. See, we've seen this happen even with Roseanne. What did she do? She tried to justify it. She went back and she made all those other mistakes. Hey, sorry to anyone who was offended. This is the reason why I made this mistake, which made it even worse. Because then she's blaming it on the drug company, and the drug company's like, no, don't put that on us. That's not us.
It doesn't cause that.
Right, yeah, no, that's not a side effect, right?
No.
So then you're trying to, the best thing you could do is just lay low. And just, give it some time. Like you said, people love to give people second chances. We love to see the great comeback.
Sure.
And when you do it right and you're genuine and sincere, people will receive you back.
Yeah.
But if you try to go back and try to keep it in the forefront of their mind, that's where they're going to be emotionally. Give them time to get to another place, and then they can be restored.
Just drop it.
Yeah, just drop it. Let it go.
All right. Here's the second chances. Okay. Thanks so much, Jonathan. Appreciate it.
Thank you.